Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to see videos of people having meltdown with the TikTok banning in the United States. And let's see, this video is from Araco TV, and let's see what this video is all about.
So as everyone knows, TikTok is now banned in the US, and when I posted this news the other day, the majority of you guys were happy about it.
Although I see some posts here in the Philippines wherein some people are worried as well, because some of here are also dependent in TikTok as part of their side hustle. But most of the time here, content creators create a thirst trap for most of the sims out there. So I don't know. Really, I'm not a TikTok user though. I'm more of Facebook and YouTube. Alright, type up kind of guy.
Unlike a lot of the influencers having full-blown meltdowns.
Welfare check on a caller 10 Street. RP is saying they love TikTok and is very incoherent.
Okay. The fact that she's having a 69k viewers says a lot. She got a lot of money doing that, right? I guess. Oh man, seeing this adult man doing this behavior is such a cringe, bro. Matured men doing stuff like they are already in elementary.
You guys, I'm not okay. I am okay, but I'm not.
So which one is it really? I don't know. But probably your eyebrows are showing. Maybe that's the reason.
Okay, I'm crashing out. My precious TikTok.
You know, it's funny. I'd say this is the worst thing that boomers have done to
Boomers? I think boomers are just in the they already existed before the internet already used in a widespread. I mean, for each and every person that uses internet right now is on the millennial side to the Gen Z, right? Boomers, they're just trying to grasp the reality of using internet right now. So don't blame them. Blame most of those woke people who are trying to, you know, be part of everything which is not. They want to do things on their own with no consequences. They don't want anything involved with every decisions they made. Such a crap mindset.
to the younger generation.
About to lose my job on TikTok as an influencer.
I've seen this girl before, I think from one of the videos that I made as well. So the root of this one is just basically change your lifestyle, and we're all good.
I just wanted to clarify a few things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV. So let's just clarify that, because you guys were wondering like what I meant by that. So in total, I pay like probably almost $10,000 in bills and food and just my lifestyle. I want to thank everyone who sent me money on Venmo. I was able to get a total of $6,000 already. Like, that's so nice. Like, no one's ever done anything like nice for me before. But yeah, guys, right now I'm really worried, because if TikTok's banned, like, what are us influencers really gonna do? Like, we have nothing to go to. So I'm probably gonna sue the government, because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer.
I mean, if she's going to sue the government, how is she going to pay her attorney, right? I mean, she's barely having an income if the TikTok is banned. But I don't know about this mindset. It's really cringe for me.
My bills are too high to work at McDonald's. Like, that's just not gonna ever happen. That's just not a thing.
So there's a thing called last TikTok dance. I hope they deleted their account. And then all of a sudden they just realized that TikTok has been reinstated, and then they'll have to create another account from scratch again. Goodness. So imagine just scrolling your phone or smartphone, just seeing this type of content through TikTok. It's just really waste of time, and especially here in the Philippines, the internet usage is based on data consumed. So imagine if you're going to watch this clip or watch this video on TikTok. It's just a waste of bandwidth or waste of data. Oh my goodness.
I gotta keep it real. I am crashing the fuck out
Who cares?
right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I've already opened and closed the app probably 6 times already just to keep getting the same stupid warning message. Oh my god. Like, this just this is so dystopian. First of all, I feel pathetic that I am freaking out like this over an application being unavailable on my phone. But also, like, this has been a massive part of our lives for the last 6 years. And normally when something happens, I would get on TikTok and start complaining, and I can't even do that. I feel like disconnected. I feel cut off from the world and my community.
What? I mean, your whole life is just evolving in TikTok.
This is crazy. This is f***ing crazy. God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess. God.
Please save me, Donald Trump, please.
What the? Man. I think it's just about my age. My God. Good thing. I'm quite different when it comes to mindset. Oh, holy. I'm not a fan of TikTok. Like I said earlier.
I'm asking you. Please save me.
Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. Law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use
So
TikTok.
I guess TikTok.
It only gives me an option to close the
do
app.
not leave
Leave
the
the fucking stream.
Yeah, TikTok. If you leave,
Guys, if you leave, you're gone.
Wait, it popped up the moment I opened my thing. They might not. How many viewers do we have? Still says the same. Oh fuck! It came up on this phone.
How many stream? How many?
Guys, breaking
This
fucking
one has
news.
23K.
Go to Twitch! Go to Twitch! Go to Twitch!
And to the US government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never gonna trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away
Okay. I trust her glue that she used on her eyelash. Yeah, you can have the call this a dumbbell. You put dumbbell on her eyelashes, so that definitely that will hold. I trust that.
millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's going to save this app.
I feel so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app. But the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me for years now. And it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that. Getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on
So you're
here.
divorced.
Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff. It's been a source of income for me for going on.
I mean, this is not good for me watching this type of people just doing the rants on the internet. But I just need to watch this and try to consume every content of these people. And just to be aware of what is really happening on the other side of the world. Although there are people here in the Philippines as well who are starting to do something like this, and it's quite annoying for me because the good thing is most of the people here, which is around 90%, are still on the right path when it comes to thinking straight. So I'm just lucky I'm part of the 90% or more.
3 years now. First it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially.
Go get a job at fucking McDonald's, cause that's where you fucking belong.
It's really not fair that like they're banning TikTok, and I know it's dramatic as hell that I'm crying, but I just seen the video of the girl that made the renegade dance. And I'm crying because I read a comment that was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past like week. Like all the trends that came in the beginning are coming back. And it just makes me really sad because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the middle of a school year and said, yeah, forget all your friends, forget all the hard work that you did at this school, forget everything that you did. You're gonna have to start from scratch. And it sucks because it's like it's beyond TikTok dances. It's beyond all of that. Like we have put Black culture on a stage that everybody can appreciate. Y'all have shown me things about psychology and my family and my.
I don't think so. Most of the content for TikTok is basically promoting woke ideology, right? I think I've read some articles before wherein there's a difference in using algorithm that they put on China's TikTok and also from the other countries. That's why we're seeing a lot of dancing videos and the cringy video on TikTok from these countries, also included our country. We've seen a lot of this type of thirst trapping type of video, but from China they are definitely giving some revenues for content creators who are sharing most of their contents that are leaning into technology or invention or science, something like that. So there's a huge difference when it comes to putting their own algorithm in China. So correct me if I'm wrong, but definitely I have this article way back 2024 on the first quarter or last quarter of 2023, if I'm not mistaken, of course. So don't quote me on this.
My friends and myself that I would have never learned in this lifetime. Like I don't really know, like, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm gonna do without TikTok, but like, bro, I really don't know who I'm gonna be without TikTok.
I mean, before TikTok, Google search is already there, giving us quite information. There's Quora, right? And even if you can remember this, askjibs.com. You can put some question, and today, of course, we have ChatGPT. So why TikTok? It's not just only TikTok that you need for getting new information or learning new things. There's YouTube as well. My God.
Because a large part of who I have become in the last 6 years and a large part of my growth has come from a lot of the stuff I've learned off of this app.
Shut up. I don't think so, bro. No. TikTok for me is total a waste of time.
And I really hate to say goodbye.
Bye, bitch. I have no idea how I'm gonna survive. This app was literally supposed to be my way out. So for everyone who's saying, go get a job, I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys. I've been posting on this app 3 to 5 times every day for the last 6 months. I've made $175 on here. In 7 days on TikTok, I have made $871. There is no job that's gonna even come close to that.
What? I don't think so. Being a content creator basically is just another side hustle, unless you plan to have it full time in the future. But oh man, even most of my social media platforms are not monetized yet, and I'm creating contents for almost 3 years now, and still I'm not even met any criterias that these social media platforms are requirements. So with this ideology, definitely, God, I can punch him in the face. Oh man. Oh man, this is not good for me, honestly. Whew. Okay. Okay. Whosa. Okay.
Tuition is $7,000 a semester, and my rent is $800 every month. So no amount of working is gonna get that pay, and I do not want to be in debt my entire life. I literally don't know what to do. My next step has always been to go to the poll. So when y'all see me dancing, do not say a damn thing.
Well, at least you got another side hustle that you need to work on. Hopefully the ball holds you enough, right?
The people who voted to take this app away are the people who use this app to campaign. All of their campaign posts, they posted on here. Make it make sense.
Now, the reason TikTok got banned in the US is due to national security concerns over its Chinese ownership and fears of data misuse by the Chinese government, but some people have other theories.
If TikTok being banned does not radicalize you as an American citizen, you are intentionally missing the point, because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before, and probably never again, to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to kick hedge funds out of single-family homes so I can afford my mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system they do all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free health care. They won't invest in infrastructure or education, but all of their efforts collectively go to banning a social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where the effort goes.
This is Representative Michael McCall, and you may not know him, but if you're on this app, you should, because he wrote the bill to ban TikTok. But he's also...
You know what, guys? Really, everything that these people are just saying goes straight into my head. It just passed through my left ear to my right ear. So just trying to, understand what those words are exactly what they are trying to those rant is all about. Gives me a lot of stress. Good thing I'm not in the US or other country that is affected by banning of TikTok, but it really does affect my my sanity, I guess. Hearing these people doing some rants from a small issue. I can consider this as a small issue because there are other platforms that you can utilize as well for providing you additional income, not just TikTok. Right? You can create money even without TikTok before, so why now? There are other platforms that utilizes this type of monetization as well, right?
Done some other really interesting shit recently. So here's Mike's recent questionable activity. On March 3rd, he authored the TikTok ban bill. Then on March 22nd, he invested $150,000 in Meta. On the 26th, he invested another $150,000, and on the 28th, he invested another $150,000. So about 3 weeks after writing the TikTok ban bill, this man invested $450,000 in TikTok's competitor. Oh, and then what did he do once he saw his TikTok ban was going to be included with all the Ukraine funding? Well, on April 1st, he invested $350,000 more in Meta, followed by the 5th, where he invested that again. And then about a week later, of course, he voted yes on the bill he wrote. So within the span of 40 days, this dude wrote the TikTok ban bill, proceeded to invest $450,000 in the competitor, and then invested another $700,000, taking his total investment in Meta to $1.15 million. And then he voted yes. Now, obviously, the word most people are using here is suspicious, but the word we should be using is criminal. This man wrote the fucking bill to ban TikTok, proceeded to invest more than $1 million in its competitor, whose stock will skyrocket if TikTok actually gets banned, and then voted on the bill to ban it. Are you paying attention yet?
We got a lot of politicians here who is already doing that, so we're used to that. My God. But the good thing is, yeah, it's quite obvious for you in there in the US. We're in. You can see from the let's say crystal clear that these people or these politicians are doing things like that. So in here, it's already right in front of us, but they are totally denying it. Okay, so leave that one out. Okay, so let's proceed.
You don't find that suspicious?
Every other country knows it's about suppressing the free speech of its citizens. If the government believes that a single app could, quote from the hearing on the 10th, skew the perspective of American citizens to be anti-American, maybe the real problem is that American citizens are already in such a state of political unrest and unhappiness that our government is scared a single foreign influence could tip the scale and have it all be over. Don't you think that by taking away the, and I quote, key communications channel of Americans, it's gonna make those 170 million Americans a little more anti-American? Maybe Congress knows and understands that. Maybe the government...
Okay guys, let's continue. Sorry about that. My camera's battery died. So let's proceed again.
Government knows that the backlash it will receive from banning TikTok does not outweigh the threats that come with its existence. Not in a matter of national security, but in a matter of being the most popular news and media outlet that the government cannot control. Maybe if this was actually a national security concern, the government would be banning all Chinese developed apps like Shein and Temu that collect the exact same amount of data as TikTok. Because maybe it knows TikTok is something special. You can't politically organize on Temu.
I do believe that banning a social media app like TikTok is a violation of the First Amendment. I haven't had a chance to read the ruling yet, but very disappointed. 170 million Americans express themselves on TikTok on a daily basis.
Okay. He just wanted to make himself look good for these voters. That's what I'm saying.
And it's just wrong for the government to ban it. Most of the reasons the government banned it were based on accusations, not proof. They've never been tried and found guilty of sharing information with the communist government or any of that. They've actually offered, through our Foreign Investment Committee that oversees foreign investments, they've offered to have the data here. They've offered to work with Oracle to house the data in the United States. They've offered to have an American board. In fact, it's misreported that it's a Chinese company to begin with. It's owned, 60% of the company is owned by international investors. But disappointing. I don't think the battle's over yet, though. I'm hopeful that President Trump, in coming in, can have some ability. It sounds like Biden left the door open, perhaps, for some executive action from President Trump, and I hope that's what will happen.
Now, yeah, TikTok has contributed to some people becoming more brain dead, and it's been home to terrible content and shit influence.
I think that's the exact word that I'm looking for. Brain dead. All these TikTok meltdown, or all these people having meltdown for TikTok being banned is brain dead. So definitely. Okay, so again guys, if you like the video, kindly leave a comment or like, and please give us a subs. That will do a lot. That will help us a lot, of course, me and Arako. So since I'm a small content creator, so it really does helps me reach my goals to, let's say, 100k subs before the end of the year. Although it's too much, but yeah, thanks for the support guys. Bye.